Space News 42, September 18, 2024. Hello again. Thank you for being here with me once more. I hope you are very well today. I am Marie. Hello, welcome to my channel. This information can be seen as science fiction, or as the viewer sees best, and I post it for entertainment purposes only. Still, I take my information very seriously, and for whoever has eyes to see. I am writing this on the morning of September 18, 2024. Galactic Federation Update. After the High Council of Alcyone, which sees to the interests of all the civilizations and cultures in the M45 Pleiades star cluster, signed a full cooperation treaty with the ultra-powerful, ultra-large Irma conglomerate. A treaty which was instigated by the Irma King Rua and by me, as a response to the obscurity and flat-out treachery of the Galactic Federation, which never gives anyone, a straight answer. I expected some kind of Federation reaction or at least some sort of feedback, yet it never came in the kind I expected. No Federation representative called me to ask for an elaborate report on what the treaty is for, or to ask for explanations, yet as I said in my other Space News videos, this new treaty is nothing illegal, as all the members in it are at least officially Galactic Federation members. Yet circumstantially speaking, and taking into account that the treaty enlarges the reaches of the Irma conglomerate, which has always been not cooperative with the Federation, and even antagonistic to their interests, and also because the same thing may apply to the Taygeteanos, I did expect the Federation to react some way. They finally did react, but once more with their obscure, treacherous, and ill-intended procedures, those exact ones which are precisely causing us to seek treaties to defend ourselves from their NASA habits. NASA as in never a straight answer, and you know that institution is directly connected to them, as we here know that its mission is not to explore space, but to control what the general public knows about it. It is an intelligence agency tasked with covering up what really is going on in space with tons upon tons of lies of all kinds. A few days after the treaty was signed, I received an official message from the Galactic Federation. It did not say who sent it, as usual, and it was one single question, and in one line, that's all. It read, "Is your new treaty with the Irma a declaration of war?" Once more, there was no way to reply to the sender directly, only through the official local Federation headquarters in the Vieira, as usual, where and through which you can never know what happens to your messages, all of which is also part of the obscurity surrounding the Federation. I then talked to King Rua about this question message I received. It turned out that he had received the same one as well. He told me that he had answered back, through the local Vieira headquarters of course, and stated that it would only be a declaration of war if the Federation should decide it was. He said that the Irma don't fool around declaring threats, they hammer their enemies and opponents into oblivion. The meaning of the treaty depends on who is affected by it, and by the lens of the values and ideas of who is looking at it, and the question received says a lot about who sends it and nothing about who is receiving it. It is only the legal right of the members to cite whatever treaties they want, so go fuck off, whoever sent the message. I am being kind with how I am publishing what Rua said here on YouTube, as his words were a lot stronger, a lot. As Rua answered them, and by treaty what the big cat says is also coming from us, a fact that can be dangerous I know, I opted not to reply anything, and I haven't to this day, but there is more. As I mentioned in my last Space News, number 41, Antaria is asking to join the treaty as well, as expressed directly to me and King Rua by their local representative and ambassador, Nydia of Antaria. So we all decided to summon another Alcyone Council meeting to discuss the details, legalities, and consequences of Antares joining the treaty, because they are not part of the M45 Pleiades star cluster, as all the rest of us are, including the big cats through the Pleiadian Hyadian Irma, who live in the planets orbiting the star Merope. So last Sunday we had the council meeting, once more in the Jena Alcyone High Council Great Hall, but only using remote presence technology for convenience and safety for all the attendees. As Antares asked to join the treaty, and it is characterized by being open to everyone to join, as suddenly there was flexibility for it to include other non-Pleiadian member races as well, it was understood that it was free for everyone to enter the meeting as well. So the Alfreton Local Command sent 2 representatives along with Nydia of Antares. They basically attached themselves to her, as she explained, and she couldn't but accept them to accompany her to our Alcyone Council meeting. How exactly they did that is still unclear to me. So we suddenly found ourselves in the meeting with 2 Alfretans we did not know, and as they arrived with Nydia of Antares we allowed them in, even knowing that they were Federation agents, but nevertheless our meetings are transparent and with nothing to hide, contrary to the Galactic Federation ones. The council meeting started by explaining to Nydia of Antares all the reasons for the treaty, not only the ones that explain the necessity for military cooperation for the protection of all the members, mostly against the unknown, but also the softer parts of it, which include trade, barter, and technological cooperation. The Jena speaker had not yet gone into the details of each part of the treaty when the Alfreton started to ask unnecessary questions which started to lead towards disqualifying the treaty and its justification. The Alfreton representatives started to say that the treaty was useless, as the Galactic Federation already provided all that we were seeking from it. They said it was a dangerous waste of time as it may, and will be vastly misinterpreted by the higher levels of the Galactic Federation, which would logically see it as insurrection. When we stated that the treaty was well within the legalities of the Galactic Federation itself, they insisted that there are non-written, tacit agreements and things that, although strictly legal, people should not do, as they are instigating against the unity of the Galactic Federation, and therefore disapproved by its higher representatives. The Alfretans should have said, "Overlords, here, you know why." I tried to explain my points of view to the 2 Alfretans in vain, as they were already speaking loudly and aggressively, not letting the Jena speaker continue, nor anyone else talk, so I was ignored by them. The entire meeting became an Alfreton, pro-Galactic Federation conference, which disqualified all our efforts and ignored all our needs, simply by their speech ability to monopolize the space, and by Alfreton's skilled blabber. As no one else dared, King Rua, who is a big white lion who takes no shit, calmly took a sip of whatever he was drinking from a horn-shaped container with golden feet at its base. He set it down, cleaned his mouth, and roared with his impressive Irma big cat super loud voice which sounds like thunder, "Get the fuck out of here." And the meeting was over. I mean, the whole meeting was suspended, and the remote presence systems were turned off for everyone, not only for the Alfreton Federation agents and spies. We will reschedule another meeting with Antares soon, but we will not publish it this time, and I will only inform you what happened in the meeting once it has come to pass, to avoid further Galactic Federation interference. Of course, the Alfreton representatives then stated officially in the Galactic Federation that they were treated rudely and expelled from the meeting, and that they were feeling badly offended when they were only explaining the best qualities of said Galactic Federation. Rua asked me not to respond. Once more, and as you can see, the Galactic Federation is acting with treachery and obscurity, instead of coming forward somehow to resolve any issues and differences we, or anyone else may be having with them. We are open to dialogue, but the Galactic Federation clearly is not. And we insist that very strange and dubious things are going on Earth, all directly related to the Galactic Federation and its tendency to be permissive towards evil of all kinds, always under a barrage of over-elaborated excuses. And one of the most used ones is that the reason is coming from the side of the spirits. For once the Federation and I agree on something, yes, it is coming from the side of the spirits, yet not only as they say it is, meaning from the souls and their need to have strong experiences, as it is also coming from all those evil entities, egregores, and others which their secret societies on Earth worship. Yet we know that the entity worshipping problem extends far from the limits of planet Earth, as I will explain in an upcoming video. This will be all for today. As always, thank you for watching my video, and for liking, sharing, and subscribing for more. It helps this channel grow a lot. And I hope to see you here next time. With much love and appreciation, your friend, Marie Swaruu.